Good evening, guys. What is up? Are you guys ready for Neverwinter Nights? Because I totally am. Every time I play this game, I'm so excited. One quick sec though, guys. I will be there in a second. Good evening, Inquisitor. And also good evening, Darksaber. You had a great stream. I was watching you while I was prepping. You died a few times though, but this is how these games go, right? Oh! Hey, I'm not there! Hey, what's going on? I am hidden, but I shall reappear, I think. Nope. Haha. Hang on. Ha! Here I am. Hey, Coyote. It's a good game for tentacles? Well, Tyrants of the Moonsea doesn't have many tentacles, but we do have some seafaring, though. So, since I played last week, I did a little bit of a playthrough on my own channel, so we're not actually starting at the same spot that I ended on the GOG stream. We're a little bit further in. I could give you the rundown of the game, but then if I do, I'm giving out a lot of spoilers. So if you want to play the game for yourself, then But if you want to watch what happens in the game, just check my VODs and you'll know what happens in the story. But I'm going to say what we're doing though, so you guys are not too confused. What we're trying to achieve is gather information about the main villain of the game. His name is Magnus. He's a really powerful wizard that if he's not kept in check, he's going to take over the world. And as usual, we're the only people that can prevent that catastrophe from happening. Surprise, surprise. Along the way, we met tons of very, very cool villains. If you're really big into the Forgotten Realms lore, without, as I said, spoiling the story, we did have a chance to meet Artemis Entreri, the infamous nemesis of Drizzt, if you read the books by Ari Salvador. We also met with a aspect of a god, and along the way we faced many dragons, surprisingly. I think we're in the dragon count where, if I don't count the random encounters we've had 3 named dragons. So, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more coming. And an elder orb. Yeah, there are tons of tyrants in this game, and I'm loving it. So, without further ado, I'm going to get started. Right? Hey there, Guts. How are you doing? Yeah, because I can't wait to play. I'm talking about it, but it's like, maybe you should play the game, right? Show us what it is about. Okay, let me put the sound up a little bit, and then I'll switch to the game. Alright. If it's too loud, guys, as usual, let me know. Hey, Tondagosa! What's up? What is up? Alright, what's the game? Where's the game? I want to see a game. Hang in there. There we go. I can't see the screen though. Hang on. Oops, the game crashed. Ay. Good start, guys. Maybe I let it run for too long. 1 sec. Okay, let's restart it for realsies. Okay, it's there. Whew. I was getting a little bit nervous here. You know, technical issues. Hey, Jackanid, what's up? Okay, so if you guys don't know me by now, I have absolutely terrible save game names. I've tried to be okay. Like, I've tried to name my games a little bit more significantly, but that is starting to fail, as you can see. But I right now I'm in the city of Mulmaster. Mulmaster is a city located on the southeastern side of the Moonsea. We have a couple of quests to do in Mulmaster, one being, as I said, our main quest, which is investigating the origins of this villain called Magnus. The other quest that we have is locating the wife of one of our NPC that was a companion that got killed by another major villain. And I believe we're trying to get into a wedding. I'm not really sure why, but I'm like, somebody's getting married. Why don't we get involved and meddle like adventurers we are? So we're trying to meet Astor's widow. They said that she's located in the Zen Quarter. We're about to go there. I believe we have... Do we have the rest? No, I don't think we do. And then this is the wedding part. I got a pass for the ceremony. What am I gonna do there? No idea. But I probably need to get in there. And then I gotta meet with Cheslin. I actually did meet with her. She said to look into the Zen Quarter to see if anybody would remember Magnus. So everything seems to sort of funnel us to that Zen Quarter. Alright. And oh, by the way, if you don't know, if like this is the first time you're here tonight for this game, my character is Chroma Buckman. She is a neutral good barbarian ranger sorceress. How does Neverwinter Night compares to the other D&D games? It did come with after Baldur's Gate, because Neverwinter Night is based off the Dungeons and Dragons 3.0/3.5 rule set. And Baldur's Gate was based off the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2.5 edition. So the rules are very different, in my opinion. They like, you don't have the 2-hit armor class 0, the Taco. It's a bit different. They simplified a lot of things, but they also complexified a lot of things too when they went from 2.5 to 3.0/3.5. Another game that was following the 2.5 rule set is Eye of the Beholder. Feats and Prestige class are major additions in Neverwinter. Yeah, it didn't exist in 2.5. You had skills only. Hey there, Batman Arkham Origins. How are you doing? So yeah, this is my character. She's pretty strong, as you guys can see. But like, most of her stats are strength, constitution, and charisma for the spell casting. But she was also a leader in her party, so that's why she had charisma. All right, so let's go see my good friends, the Zentarims. It is a classic. You are correct, but what I'm playing right now is a premium module that just came out a couple of weeks ago. It was based off the Tyrants of the Moonsea that was fairly short on its own, but they added a lot more to it, and they re-released it, basically. It's on the Enhanced Edition. So they said they added about 70% more content to the original Tyrants of the Moonsea. Basically, the old Tyrants of the Moonsea... Hey, Herringstone, how are you doing? It ends after you kill well, I'm gonna spoil a little bit, but once you kill the Dracolich, that's where Tyrants of the Moonsea, the original version, ended. So right now we're on to new content. That's what they added. Neverwinter Night tier game. I agree. I love this game, and it's even better when it's a module you have never played before. New content, so excited. It's really great that there's actually stuff still coming out for this game. Alright, I believe we went around the whole place. We went to the Temple of Timora, we went to the Temple of Cyric. They didn't like us too much, but they let us live. We went to... No, we didn't go to the Red Wizard Enclave. I think that would be a good visit, but I might need a pass to go there, which I do have. Do you like the original campaign? I liked Shadow of Rethrandite and Hordes of the Underdark better than the original campaign. You could never get into Neverwinter Night, but you really liked Neverwinter Night 2 story. Guza, try these two. Shadow of Rethrandite and Hordes of the Underdark. The story is fantastic. Neverwinter Nights, the original campaign, was a little bit on the weak side and a bit cheesy. Borderline cheesy with Erebeth. It was okay, but I think it was so much better. Like when you get into the epic levels with Hordes of the Underdark, it's just mind-blowing. It's so awesome. The story gets, you know, it's another level. A cleric of evil gods tend to not like people. Yes, indeed. Captain Zamachus. I believe I met that guy when I was on the docks, and he was like, yeah, we're trying to get this parade to pass and stuff.
Hail, traveler.
Evil cleric can convert skeletons. I'm not a skeleton, they can't convert me. You again! I thought I told you the ceremony is only for those with a pass, which you most certainly do not have. Begone, lest I give you a taste of Thayan justice. I'll come back to that later. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be surprised when I come up with that pass. It's not a fake pass, it's actually a legit pass that I bought from a legit guard. Well, I'm not actually sure if it's a legit pass now. I'm a bit concerned. All right, let's go to the Zentarim Enclave. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I got a cutscene. Uh-oh. Sylar the Trustworthy. He has the best name with a portrait that matches it, right? Ha! Well met. What a delight to see an outsider venture into our humble little community. My name is Sylar. Where, pray tell, are you looking to go to? Give me all your gold now. I love that option. Excuse me? Well, I must say, I am hurt. Is there no trust left in this world, I ask you? Suit yourself. Don't blame me if you wander down the wrong alley. Oh boy, the masked threats. That's a good start. Thanks, Batman. Appreciate it. Oh, by the way, I will be continuing the game after my time slot, my allocated time slot. But after this, Dizzy is playing, I believe, a pretty amazing game too. So I don't feel bad if you don't see the rest of the game and you stick with Dizzy. What's this? It looks like my friend has shown up. Uh-oh. It seems our foreign visitor doesn't wish to play along, gang. You'd better make this quick in case someone see. What? I'm getting mugged. No, this is not happening. Oh. Oh boy.
Kill them and loot the body. We'll sell the corpse to Busk the Necromancer.
Busk the Necromancer? My goodness. Oh, they're doing organ trade. I don't like that. Organ trade? Oh, he's running. He's gonna pay for this. I'm enraging. Ow! They're sneak attacking me.
You cannot stand against me.
Oh no, I thought they were sneak attacking me, but they're not, because I'm a barbarian. It's my gal, Larissa, that's sneak attacking people. He was untrustworthy. You lied to me, game, and everything is sad. I saw what just happened. Figured I owed you an apology on the behalf of the decent folk of the quarter. And there are plenty, although it seems to believe. It's like, there's good guys. I know where Lana lives. I didn't even talk about Lana. How do you know this? Are people reading my mind? That's a bit of an oversight of the game here. Because it's not because it says your name is trustworthy that I'm gonna tell you what or who I'm supposed to meet. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Was a damn shame what happened to that woman. Her husband just upping and leaving like that. I had to leave my own wife at Zentil Keep during the raising, but it's easier when they're already dead. Okay, that's a pretty cool story. Do you happen to know a man named Magnus? May as well, like, we're there already, so he might know. Magnus? Aye. Oh! I remember Magnus. He was the talk of the town for months. Must have been 20 years ago now, before the time of troubles. They say he had killed a dozen Zents before they captured him. Spread him all over the streets. The time of trouble is a period in Faerun where there are several gods. I believe it's Bane and Merkel. They try to steal the tablets of fates. The tablets of fates, of faith, have all the rules and the powers of the gods. So they stole it from the overgod, and the overgod was like, you guys are gonna pay for this. And then he sent all the gods as their avatar on Faerun, the world that we're playing in. So they had to work their way back to the heavens. Yeah, Bane. Bane always well, he's the god of tyranny, right? So he wants to be ruling over everybody else. And Merkel was the god of death. During the time of trouble, he got slain, so he didn't ascend back. But you get to see a little bit more of him without spoiling other Neverwinter Nights games. Turns out the Zentrum had murdered his family some years before. I knew that already from other characters in the game. His father, a merchant, got mixed up with the Black Network and fell out with the wrong people. This Magnus survived and took it upon himself to get revenge. Okay, so the new thing I learned is that his dad was a merchant. They hanged him from the city walls after they captured him. He'd been whipped so bad it was a miracle he was still alive. A carrion bird even pecked out an eye, thinking him dead, but on the third day he just vanished. Is it the black version of the evil version of Jesus or something? Like on the third day, instead of resurrecting, he just freed himself up by a miracle? Who knows? Magnus. Farewell to you. Keep away from the dark alleyway and if you want to avoid trouble. Though, being honest, you can probably handle yourself. Alright, I got a level. Nice. So it's gonna be pretty simple, guys, because this is a barbarian. I don't have many skills. So I'm keeping it very, very simple. There we go. And I got more. An uncanny dodge allows me not to get backstabbed by rogues. Okay. Alright. What else? Like, my god, it got really dark quickly. Okay. This game has an enormous amount of loot. So don't be shocked or surprised if I leave some out. Because it's just too much. It's just too much. But these short swords can probably fetch a good amount of gold. So I'm gonna pick them up. And the potions, I always pick them up. Alright. What else? We have a vagrant. You're not surprised, or are you? The inventory in this game is actually quite decent. Well, you can end up spending a lot of time moving your stuff around. Thankfully, there's a lot of pages, but as you can see, I have a lot of. I actually had to do a cleanup before this. Well, at the end of my previous stream because it was just too much. I'm hungry. Well, okay. I'm just gonna shrink the map down a bit, guys, because it's a bit overwhelming on the map, on the whole screen. Oh, again, it's warming up a little now. Spring was always my wife's favorite season before she passed. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It is what it is. The time of troubles and the raising both killed enough Zens to fill Merkel's halls many times over. The Moonsea is a harsh place. People die, you move on, or you die too. Yeah, it's a bit big. So we're gonna keep it reasonably sized. But look at the size of this quarter. Like, no joke, it's pretty big. So a lot of effort was made into this expansion to make it feel big and mysterious and fun and interesting. Now, I'm not a thief, so I might not just like mug all the houses. Popper's home. There's nothing inside that could interest you. Okay, so they put doors, but you can't really interact with them. I can understand that. They did that in Neverwinter as well. I had a wife that passed. No, I didn't.
I fear I cannot do that.
It's the NPC that did. I'm not really sure why they put all the doors that you can interact with if you can't interact with them, but maybe they wanted to sort of have you look around for Lana if you don't have the information, I guess. But I kind of know where she's supposed to be at because they marked it on my map, right? The best Neverwinter Night module you played was Dance with the Rope. Quite disturbing and genuinely scared you. You felt threatened all the time.
Greetings.
When I started Hordes of the Underdark, I was really scared because they hype up the whole Undermountain so much to you that you're like, I can't walk without hitting a trap. So I was literally just walking my whole way to through the dungeon. So it's interesting. Look at that. Like I've never seen that before in the other modules I've played. They've added a lot more.
I fear I cannot do that.
A lot more stuff, models and things like that in that module. All right. So how do I get in there?
I fear I cannot do that.
It looks more like a city than Neverwinter Nights, the original campaign actually did. It's a bit annoying that you have all these models like in your way, but again, like if I wanted to, whoops, it's even worse, but I could kind of zoom in and then just have like a really close view of the city. And then like and go full immersion if I wanted to. One second. Sorry about that. It's my daughter just wanting her goodnight kiss. Alright, so what else? We need to get into that house, but apparently I'm not able to find the door that will get me in there. Oh, that might be that one. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Am I using mods? Not right now. This is the base game. So no graphic enhancing mod or nothing like that. The house is poorly maintained and mostly bare, though a few decorations hint at better years gone by. It looks great for base, right? So if you install like high resolution mods and stuff like that, it probably looks even better. So here's Lana Greysteel, my person of interest. Actually, she's not really a person of interest. I have to bring a letter to her from her, one of my companion that unfortunately passed away under circumstance that I'm not gonna spoil. They might spoil it actually when I read the text, but we'll see.
Hello.
This proud woman stares into the heart as you approach. Though years have worn her down, you see that she used to be a great beauty. Yes, are you here to rob me again? You shouldn't have bothered. My husband has already gambled away everything of value. I cannot stop you, so take what you will. Uh, I could be really direct and say, "Hey, I'm here to talk about Aster," but let her let us calm her down a bit first. I'm not here to rob you. Lana turns away from the fire and stares at you with eyes that bear decades of grief. Then why are you here? Just kidding. Of course I'm robbing you. The hell? I love that option. Uh, my dead wife? No, I don't have a dead wife. I'm confused. It's like those streamers that, you know, people say happy birthday to, but they're like, no, it's not my birthday. Anyways, I'm here to discuss Astar Gray's deal. Alana starts at the mention of Astar. Her voice is angry. You talk of the man who left me? Why? What do you know? Astar is dead, Lana. At your words, Lana's eyes close and her breathing seems to stop. Her voice is a cracked whisper. What happened? What befell my husband? Tell Nana the events. Oh my god. Well, at least it doesn't exactly tell you what happened, but I'm going to tell her what happened to her husband. Not like um not my wife. Like I don't know. Like your mind. I'm confused. DNL, but that's okay. Did he speak of me? Write me a letter? Anything? After walking out on me all those years ago without a word? Alright, so I will hand her the letter, but what you guys have to know, I read it before because I'm an adventurer. I have to know everything and I have to meddle in everybody's lives. In his letter, he says that he cheated on her for a woman that he tried to save from being killed, and that's how he ended up leaving the city. So let's see what's gonna happen now. Lana's eyes go wide as she reads. There is a soft gasp, and tears begin to roll down her cheeks, but she continues until she is finished. For a minute, she says nothing. Whew, okay, that's a good start. I understand now. He had to flee to protect me. This woman he was unfaithful with. Though it pains me, I know he would have spared her life even if she had been no one to him. That was the kind of man he was. At least I now have some closure. Here, take this ring. It was the marriage band Astar gave me on our wedding day. I can no longer wear it, for I am married to another. Astar claimed it would keep me safe. Tell me about Rickard. Rickard is her new husband. Main part of adventuring, looting poor folks' homes. Indeed. Well, I'm not even looting. She's giving me her loot. He was a good man when I met him. I was distraught, you understand. I had been abandoned and couldn't understand why. He helped me get through those dark days. Then he began to grow distant. He spent more time and more of our coin gambling until we had to close. We had close to nothing left. I would have left, but I couldn't do that to him. I couldn't cause him the hurt Astar caused me. Bah, he's a waster. Perhaps I'll speak with him. That's not gonna work. He's not a nice guy. Please do not be too hard on him. We all carry our demons. Deep down, he is good, I am sure. Okay. Alright. Well, as I said, I'm an adventurer. I meddle with all that stuff. That's my full-time job. To make sure I get involved with everybody's business. Where's the band though? You gave me a ring. That's a bit of the problem with this game. Oh, there it is. Astar's ring. Immunity to fear, mind-affecting spells, and poison. The wedding band is enchanted with powerful magic to keep the wearer safe from fear and mind-affecting spells, as well as poison. It is therefore a ring perfectly suited to those who move in circles where skullduggery is a fact of life. Engraved on the inside of the band is Astar. I am Astar, a robot. That's good, okay? I want this ring, seriously. Mind affecting spell? Poisons? Fear? Hello? There's full of dragons in this game. So... yeah, and loot their homes. That's correct. Can I get more information, though? About the guy that I talked about?
I fear I cannot do that.
What's his face? Meganus? I'm gonna try all the doors until I find somebody that's going to answer me. It's really dark right now, though. We've got nothing worth taking, so the gangs leave us alone. Yeah, that's pretty sad.
I fear I cannot do that.
Urchins. They might know things.
Hi.
When I grow up, I want to be a beggar. Ah, that's a good job, man.
I fear I cannot do that.
Hello.
There's some kind of quest of Dark Lord Rising or something important. Yeah, it's just a side quest, you know.
Spare a coin, friend?
Just a side quest. Saving the world, evidently. I'm kind of stuck here now. Oh, okay. It's really hard to see, to be fair. It's probably the darkest place in the game so far to me. I can understand though, like it's a really poor neighborhood, so it's super dark, and they want to make sure that you understand that it's dangerous. Acolyte of Cyric.
Hello.
Don't be mistaken. There is no more powerful than the Prince of Lies. Why is it lighted now?
I fear I cannot do that.
I don't understand. Alright. I have light now. Yeah, you have a cold and then you get fever. Perfect. Perfection. I like that idea. Nobody? I don't want to no, seriously, I don't want to try all the doors. I was joking when I said that. They put doors everywhere. It's like I think that if you don't have the place where Lana's home is located at, damn, you're gonna spend a long time wandering through the streets. But I also have a feeling that there might be more. But yeah, they just made the place confusing enough that you can't find what you're looking for without having that stupid guide. A dirty, narrow street of the Zant's border reflect the misery of those who live here. This is not a place anyone would say, with any say in the matter, would wish to settle. Ugh. Are we going to loot houses if people keep closing their doors at night? No, I don't want to loot people's house. I just want to find more information about this guy. What? Okay, there's a bit of a bug here, or she keeps changing her equipment. My friend here in the back. Maybe I should get a torch out. I sold my bloody torch. That's what happened. Don't I have a light spell? Because I'm a bloody sorceress. Hang on. No, I need spells. Spells. No, not mount actions. Gas spell. Here we go. Sorcerer, cantrip, light. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now that's solved. Cause yeah, I don't know what she's doing. The rest on the back, cause she's not being helpful. Old Jeffers. Yeah.
I greet you.
Yeah. It's only Jeffers that knows about. I feel that there's a bit of a wasted potential in this quarter, really. Torches covered with blood are not worth a lot, presumably. Yeah. Ugh. Alright, let's go talk to Kiefer, or I don't remember the name of the girl's husband. And see if we can convince him to stop playing, stop gambling, and things like that. Hey T-Mac, what's up? Terminal velocity being good, but you don't know if it has aged well. I've played this game, but I don't remember much of it. Neverwinter Nights is Dungeons and Dragons rule. Right. Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition. At the very least, when Neverwinter Night initially came out, it was 3.0. And then when they started releasing the expansion packs, Shadow of Uhtred and Hordes of the Underdark, then they moved on to 3.5, which had a lot of improvements in it. I'm not in the Sun's Quarter anymore. I'm at the Temple of Timora. Astar. Astar's wife.
Hello.
Time for the big score. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Ricard.
Pleased to see you.
What does this guy say? You look like you want to earn some easy coin. Come have a game of 21 with me. No. All I need to do is sell all the weapons I get from all the thieves I kill. Timora above. Did I accidentally offend the priest of Beshaba and not realize it? One more loss and I'll be bartering my kidneys. What do you want? No. Beshaba is the goddess of bad fortune, and Timora is her sister, the goddess of good fortune. And if you know a little bit about the Faerun lore, they were one goddess before TK, but the god of decay, what's his name again? Moender split them apart. You get to see Moender if you play Pools of Darkness, another great game that is in the GOG library. I believe it's Forgotten Realms Collection 1 that I played last year. Alright. What's your tone, fool? No. Lana told me you're bringing you both to ruin. Lana told me you're bringing you both to ruin. Okay, excuse me. Yeah? Oh yes, I love this part where I get to use my skills. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't measure up to her previous husband, the great Astar Greysteel. I'm no celebrated warrior. I was never worthy of a woman like her. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, here's the thing. Chroma has a super high level of intimidate. She's not a persuasive woman. And that's exactly what Chroma, because I played this character that I made for this module is a character that I actually played on pen and paper for 2 years and a half. And Chroma was a good person, but wasn't using always the good methods. And she was pretty good at interrogating people. And one time, this is what she told the wizard. You know, if you don't talk, I'm gonna break your finger one by one. So this is definitely in the type of stuff Chroma would say. So yeah, if you don't stop gambling, I'll break your fingers. Yeah, that worked. Fine then, I'll leave. But this hasn't fixed anything. Okay. Alright, well, I completed the quest. You managed to intimidate Rickard into quitting gambling, though it's likely it will only prove a temporary measure. Oh, let's go talk to the girl. You bought the Android version? That's yeah, that must be difficult to play on the Android version, but I bought the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition on my iPad. It's not too bad, but I didn't finish it yet. So. And yes, if you buy it on GOG, you get it DRM free. It's yours forever until we're all conquered by the robot overlords. Alright, yeah, let's go see quickly if Lana is satisfied with the way I resolved the issue. And I'm pretty sure she won't be, but we'll see. I don't know if they scripted any.
Sorry, I cannot do that.
Did they close the door? I thought that's not the proper home. Let's see if they actually make an effort in changing the text when you finish quests like this. I lost the home. Where's the home? Oh, it was right there. Jeez. You welcome the robot overlords. You bought Neverwinter Nights 2 on GOG? It's a fun game. I played it when it came out. Like most Obsidian games, I love Obsidian, okay? Don't get me wrong. I love them. They're fantastic. But generally when you buy something that's just out by Obsidian, it's pretty buggy.
Hello.
It was really buggy. Hello again. Thank you for all you have done. Okay, I wish you well. Whatever. Apparently, she's satisfied with the with my ending, with my resolution. So now I'm going to do more party crashing. I'm actually gonna go to that wedding and make sure that everybody's upset at my presence. But yeah, Neverwinter Nights 2, when it came out, was insanely buggy. It was not cool at all. So, but it's a great game though. I guess my only criticism that I would have for Neverwinter Nights 2, and that was when it came out, okay? It was the ending of the base module. The ending, if you played a good character, because I almost always play good characters, was so bad. It was so bad, but we didn't know that they were already working on the expansion Mask of the Betrayer. And then, you know, looking back, if I had played Neverwinter Nights 2 and then Mask of the Betrayer right after, I probably wouldn't have had that criticism. I would have been pretty satisfied. Because Mask of the Betrayer is so good. It's so good. Orcs of the Underdark is good, but Mask of the Betrayer is like... See, you can't even see my hand. It's up there. I give it a 11 out of 10. It checks up all the cool epic storyline. And it has some of the best lines ever. And I love Kaelin the Dove. She has the best voice. Kaelin the Dove, man, she is awesome. I don't generally like, you know, edgy characters, but she is cool. She is super cool. Yeah, turn the dial to 11. Had some interesting follow-ups to what happened to some of the original characters. Yeah, it can be surprising what happens in that wall. Yeah, without spoiling anything, that wall is... Yeah. When I played the D&D campaign that I was talking earlier, one of the rogue in our party was a Fateless. And she died. Yep. But she found her way to avoid the Fateless fate. Party crashing. That's what I wanted to name this. Party crashing. Yeah. That wall isn't famous in that game. It's very scary. No, it wasn't the wife. You're talking about the wife again. Captain Zemachus.
Hail, traveler.
I have a pass right here. I read it earlier. He's like, oh, you again. You're not getting in because you suck. But I do have a pass, so let me in. Well, Kusut burned me. Kusut is the god of fire, obviously. I don't know how you got a hold of that. The rules are the rules. I see you've got only one pass, so the rest of your party will have to remain outside. I could have bought pass for all my party, but I don't care about them. Excuse me, I do care, but not that much. Head straight down the hallway. The ceremony will begin shortly in the last chamber. A multipass? Yeah, I want a multipass. There, it cost me 10,000 gold. It's kind of expensive, you know? Alright, so we got the wedding ceremony between the some girl from Thay and a guy from the mole master or whatever. Let's see what's gonna happen, because I'm sure something exciting is gonna happen. If you like Dragon Age Origin, you aren't guaranteed to like Dragon Age Inquisition. Where's Dragon Age 2 between that, Joanne's? Honored guest, friends and allies, nay, family. The ceremony will now begin. First, it is my. Normally, the Thayans have a little bit of a Russian accent. Dead last. I. When I played Dragon Age 2, I think I have. I was so pissed at the amount of spiders and enemies dropping from the rooftops. Okay, here's the thing. They only had 18 months to develop a new game with a new engine. So I understand that the game was rushed. I understand that 100%. But it could have been so much better. I liked a lot of the ideas that they wanted to implement. But yes, I believe that Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 added way better than Dragon Age 2. Yeah, the way they wrote the encounters was offending. You had enemies dropping from rooftops. It's like you had probably like two or three waves of enemies and they kept coming. Uh, I liked it. I liked Dragon Age Inquisition, Batman. I thought you know, I can't say it was as good as Origins, but it looked better. And it sort of tried to go back to its roots, but I wanted a little bit more deep roads, and I did not have that much of it. But I didn't play the problem with Inquisitions is I did not play the DLC that they added to it. So I don't believe I can give a good criticism or, you know, of the game. I don't think it's fair because I believe that, I read some comments. I didn't want to spoil myself with the DLC that they made, but people seem to enjoy them quite a bit. You just played the base. I liked the ending. I thought it was interesting. I was pleasantly surprised at the ending. I was a bit the thing that made me smile is the Disney moment. And you guys probably know what I mean by the Disney moment in Dragon Age Inquisition. There is a huge Disney moment. So yeah, first, it is my great pleasure to welcome Tarchion Dimitra Flas of Thay and Highblade Selfariel. Oh my god, how do you say that? Womb Dolphin. What the hell is that name? Womb Dolphin. Morrigan should be a Disney princess, but that happens before that. Hint, hint, it has a song. Their love is what truly brings us together here. I believe it's more like a marriage of convenience than love, but we'll have to see. Greetings, Ambassador. He doesn't have a face, but he has a sword. It's the High Blade. Whom Dolphin? They didn't make that up though. I'm pretty sure it's in the books. I don't have the Moonsea book. But so far I did some homework after playing the expansion so far, and a lot of the NPCs that are listed in this game actually come from the modules or the books that they released for Forgotten Realms. So they definitely did their homework. I didn't play Saints Row Get Out of Hell. I played Saints Row 4 and I loved it. I wanted to play Get Out of Hell, but I haven't played it yet. It's been a while. think you'll get the Elden Ring? What is the Elden Ring? You have to tell me. I don't know everything. Greetings, Ambassador. The honors is ours. Okay. Gods, but what a sight to behold! Siona herself has blessed a pair of you on the behalf of the Zolkirs of the Zolkirs are like the they lead the city. There's 8 of them. There's one for each school of magic: necromancy, abjuration, conjuration, divination, illusion, enchantment, etc. I'm missing 2, right? Transmutation and abjuration. Elden Ring is the new from. Oh, I didn't know about that. I'll check. From Software? Oh, I don't play From Software games. No offense, it's just because I'm not good enough for those games. Then the game killed off Mistra, and you got annoyed. Yeah, she got killed a few times, right? She got killed 3 times at least. No, not Mystara. Just Mistra, the goddess of magic. At first it was Mistral. She got killed in the Netheril Age, and then she got killed again during the Time of Troubles. And then she supposedly, okay,